But first off and foremost, before I say and do anything, I want to bring back and continue something that I have been doing for a while, and I want to finally bring it back. And I have not done this series since X Deadlies. I've not done this series in even years. I think the last time I did it was Goodbye 2018, Hello 2019, or Goodbye 2017, Hello 2018. But welcome back to a new series. Not a new series, but an old series I'm bringing back. But now it's Grand Legendary with the homies X710. So this is going to be Goodbye 2022, Hello 2023. Now, some consider this series possibly basically a New Year's goals type of thing. And I never really thought of that when I made the series, when I first did the series. And you could say it's that, but it's more like just kind of recapping the year, the goals for next year, and you could say that's the same thing too as what I just said. But really, it's just to appreciate the year and get excited and hyped for the next new year coming up. I don't really know all the details because I just really want to get into what I got written. I just wrote this like 10 minutes ago or something, and I didn't want to start the stream until I had this ready, but I was writing it on the last one. The last one didn't allow me to record Donkey Kong Country 2. I almost had to record a different way. Luckily, it came back, but before I go into that, of course, on my secondary channel, I am streaming the legendary Grand Entertainment Show. You already know the Grand Legendary Entertainment Show. And this show has been going on for a while now. I think it's been going on since, I want to say September or November. Maybe September. No. Maybe even, no, October. I think October is when it started. So it's been going on for a couple months now. And 4 months in, we're going to be half a year, almost at 100 episodes. And this show is just something that I'm really glad I made, because this is something that I came up with on the spot not too long ago. And now that I made it, it's just everything that I've been wanting to do. So with all that out of the way, one quick shout out to the show. If you want to go check it out, I play games, I do reactions, I freaking make music, I do behind the scenes on music and everything and all things on that show. And it is my main show, and if you are interested, go check it out. It's live streamed, I would say daily, pretty much every day. Sometimes any updates, of course, are on Twitter at the homies X710. You already know what it is and know what it be. So anyway, Goodbye 2022, 2022. The whole year was mostly more ups and downs, but I gotta say there were several / a lot of downs that I learned from. Still learning every day, and I even remember some of them, and some things that kind of were whack, and sometimes that happens. Life is a kick in the dick sometimes, and that's cool. That happens. But it's not necessarily that deep to me, because sometimes it's just a lesson, either that or it's just something that will just happen. And there's a lot of reasons for everything. But despite all that, I kind of don't remember them, because I try not to remember them unless there's a reason to. And if there was, then I've already been through it. I've already learned from it, and I already did that whole experience. I wouldn't even really say experience, but mostly ups. I can remember so many good things, and one of them for sure is the best of Luigi's Mansion 2022, and I'll get a little bit more in depth on that type of stuff in a second, or in a minute or so. And that has to be one of the best times RNG has done. And like, me and RNG combined with that series was just magnificent. It worked out so well, and it turned to be one of the best classic videos I've ever released. Sonic EYX amassing over 2,000 freaking views for some reason. Maybe not legitimate, because I had no comments, so I'm not too sure about that. And even hundreds of views coming out of nowhere, and thousands of views, and I didn't even know where they're coming from. And maybe people are just enjoying the content. I don't know. I really don't know. It is what it is, though. And then releasing my 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th album, an EP, and a few singles respectively. 4 albums and a few singles with my best name. an EP also. I don't know why I forgot to put that in. But yeah, the Thanks for Giving this present for Christmas, the homies Exhibit 10. I said it in the wrong order, but whatever. For Christmas to me, the EP, which was 4 tracks. One of them were supposed to be on the album, but I put it in the EP because why not? You know, just a song. Nothing really to do with Thanksgiving or Christmas, which is a song, and then a kind of a Thanksgiving song, Thanksgiving Christmas song. A little bit, I would say maybe more likely mostly Thanksgiving in the first one, and the second one is more of a Christmas song. Either way, it all ties in together. Then the freestyle. Anyway, and then the homies X710 Islands, A Legendary Occasion, and then Legend, A Vibe to Remember, and then the most recent one from this month, which is Grand Legendary Amusement Park. And that just every freaking album is just so good. Every song and just each meaning and just the lyricism, especially the lyrics. And if I don't upload the lyrics on YouTube here, I eventually will. That's something I actually have to do for some of the newer tracks. But most of the lyrics are there, and if you know, you know. Like the bars might go over the heads, but they are just, oh my gosh. And I've explained most of the tracks as of this day. I don't think I've explained the newest album and what some of the lyrics mean, but maybe I'll get to that some other day. I will for sure be doing that. And then this is my 16th year of YouTube, on to the 17th next year. And I've been making content for a whole decade this year. A whole decade. My first YouTube video was in 2012. I thought technically it was before that. Technically, but it got deleted. But since the video from 10 years ago is still up, I'm going to be going off that source. But I have been making content, so I would say it was around 2008 or something like that when I made that video, because I remember the PC it was on, and it was before Windows Live Movie Maker, because I edited with Windows Movie Maker. It was before Windows Live Movie Maker, but it was just so long ago. I just can't remember specifically the year. It was like 2007 or 2008. It was one of the two. Anyway, but yeah, I've been making content pretty much since then. 10 years with, the source still being up on YouTube. Because I don't know where the other one went, and 11 years next year. So I've been on this platform before Google and YouTube, and just so many good times and being on this platform, and seeing all the content that I've seen, and just all the people that I've subscribed to, all the people that I've enjoyed content from, all the people that I disliked and reported. No, I'm kidding. All the people that I did not like. I'm not gonna get into names or anything. Because it's just with good YouTubers you get bad YouTubers. With decent content creators you get randoms. You get all of the sort. And bad is also random. They kind of tie in together, but it really is just in general. It does need a little bit of cleansing, and for sure another one of them. Get all those bots off YouTube. You know how that one time there was a purge of the fake subscribers, fake bots? We need another one of those, so we can have less people being overconfident because they're paying for that type of stuff. But anyways, another best moment from this year is starting a lot of new series, a lot of funny moments happening, and possibly a best of coming soon. I mean, I was considering doing it. Who knows? I don't know. And honestly, maybe I'll start editing eventually. It might not have all the best of moments, because that's a lot of editing for one. For two, that's a lot of editing. And I love editing. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like editing. It's not even close to that. It's just doing the editing, I feel like, takes way more time than when it converts and uploads and all that. That takes a while, but just editing in general, that takes a really fat minute, and it's worth it, of course, and I would love doing it. And shoot, I would not mind a best of. It's just constructing the video in the way that I'm thinking of right now. I am thinking of some way to construct it, and even coming up with ideas as of right now. But I don't know. I would have to start working on it at some point. As of right now, I got a lot of stuff on my plate though. But I will for sure, side note, a best of. And matter of fact, I'll do it right now. And then, boom. Done. Anyway, but yeah, best of 2022 for sure going to happen. I've been doing that since 2018 is when I did my first best of Deadlies versus Thanos when it was Fortnite. It was a thing. The next best moment, it was a really good video. I'm not saying it's just because it was Fortnite. That's the only reason why I was like, oh my gosh, bro. The next, some of the best moments from 2022 is completing and doing / trying out a lot of the games and things I've either previously wanted to do, whether it was for years or recent, and doing and trying and completing things I've always wanted to do. Creating classic videos, live streams, and just strict classics along the way. Making more in 2023 and every year after that and every day. Of course, can't forget the 250 subscriber milestone and even surpassing views on my ex-Deadly's channel, which before currently held the most. I don't know why I use that word, and when I look at it now, it's like, hold on. Which had before currently held the most subscribers and views. Now all my channels combined amass over 1,000 subscribers, but not yet 100,000 views, unfortunately. But that's just insane to think about. All my channels, 1,000 subscribers. It's more than a lot of people combined. Like, that's a lot of people. And I know some people that have been doing YouTube since 2015, 2016. That didn't shout out Ripper, and even people that were in the Vape Clan, and they still don't even have 1,000 subscribers, and they've been doing YouTube since they did with one channel, and it's crazy that people still enjoy my content and love my content, and people just show the support, and they're just always there, and I always love it because that's just crazy. 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, creating a lot of classics. I know some that I will never forget. For sure, one of them is the Luigi's Mansion 2022 best of, and there's so many moments, numerous moments that I cannot name off the top of my head because there's just that many. And honestly, every video could be considered a classic, and there's just so many. There's so many good videos that I made. The Devil May Cry video. Oh my gosh. There's so many. And I'm hoping to make a lot more. I'm still planning to make a lot more. I got a few games that I'm planning to get. No, actually, quite a few games. And I will be eventually playing those. And then I will let you guys know when I pretty much ran out of games that I was going to eventually play or get to. We're getting kind of close. I mean, we have a stack left, and it might seem like a lot right there, but when you look at all the games that I've done and all the games that I had, you kind of realize that it was multiple stacks. Like, up here, there used to be way more games. And how many games I've already completed, and it's crazy the thing that I've already finished those games, and some of them I've never finished, but I had still played, and just all the content and everything that I did on this channel that I was kind of hoping to put on one channel, but with, you know, my last channel, not Emperor Ultimate, but before that, I kind of just wanted to, you know, leave that character and leave that channel on its own, even though I've been doing it for years and it still has more views and legitimate subscribers and everything. It's just at that channel, I just wanted to keep it there. Like, it was there for a little bit, and I tried something, but now it's the best. And yeah. And that's for sure a goal also, to get 100,000 views. But 1,000,000 subscribers and views both, of course, is a dream. For sure. That's something I've always wished for over a decade, and just how long I've been on YouTube. I've been wishing for that for so long and hoping. It's just crazy. And I've gotten 100 subscribers so fast because it took me, I think the same year that I started YouTube on Deadlies, I also got 100 subscribers. But it's just, I've gotten subscribers and views way faster and grown way more than I have on X Deadly. So it's crazy. I don't know how to explain it really. It's since I've grown way more faster, even though I've been doing that channel for over 6 years. When I last uploaded, I would say about 5 to 6 years is accurate. And just how fast I've grown on this channel compared to that. And some of that channel has stuff I've always wanted to do, so it kind of sucks that it's on that channel and not this one. But this channel is really where, the gold mine is at, where everything that I've always wanted to do is at, and it works out perfectly. Of course, one of the best moments also, the last one for 2022 that I wrote, meeting new fans, friends, people, and doing what's best for me and everything I do. Getting to the point that I am now, and really, fleshing out what I want to do and carving that path, and really getting to that direction that I've been wanting to do. And there's a lot of stuff that tried to stop me. There's a lot of obstacles. There's a lot of things that really wanted me not to do what I do because I do it that good. And ain't nothing gonna get in the way. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Ain't nothing gonna make none of this best stuff happen. Because you can't get any better than this. That's why I say best. That's why I say grand legendary. Because that's what it is. And there's nothing, no words, nothing else to describe it with. And you can use some synonyms, you can use some similarities, but the two words that will always accurately define what I'm doing is grand legendary. It just goes together. And I think I'm gonna call this show that, never mind, because I didn't think about, just screw it, just forget about that. Anyway, so that is 2022. That is some of the stuff that I wrote. Of course, there's a lot more stuff that I may have missed, and just meeting even YouTubers and other people, and meeting just so many people along the way that I've collaborated with on my channels, on my this channel and my main channel that this is going to be going up on. So when you hear me say this channel, even though I'm streaming this at the same time, technically I mean both channels, basically. So yeah, it's been a ride. It's a journey. I've only had this channel pretty much since 2021, and I had it for a couple months then 2022 hit, and then this whole year just, it's been amazing, man. It's been amazing. I just thank all of you guys for real, because this wouldn't have happened without y'all. Going to 300 subscribers so quick, and I have about 300 something on my most popular channel. Most popular I say right now, because until I get more subscribers in that channel, I'm going to say that's the most popular. But with that channel having the most subscribers, if I get 100 more and I beat that channel, that's gonna be crazy. But I'll get into something close to that in this, that we a little bit talked about in 2022, the reasons for that. But hello 2023, because Christmas Eve. Hope y'all are having a great, grand, legendary, epic, awesome day today. And tomorrow's gonna be Christmas. I hope that will be good for y'all. Peace, love, prosperity, and freaking all of that positivity, for all that type of stuff. And I hope y'all will have a good one then. But other than that, looking forward to 2023. So in 2023, just more challenges, even hot challenges. I'm not looking forward to that. And more challenges, and just so many things that I want to challenge myself doing, and even games that are, some of my favorite games, and some games that I don't currently have anymore. I'm going to basically get them again, so I can do these challenges and just do a lot of stuff that I've always wanted to do. And the legendary grand challenges will come back. I did it on Black Ops Cold War, and I will for sure be bringing it back. There are some challenges that I did in the series on Black Ops Cold War that I've wanted to do back when I played Black Ops 3 in 2016 and even before that. And there's a lot of ideas I've had for years that I will be make happen coming up very soon. And I for sure cannot wait for that. Finishing the last 10% games that I've wanted to for years, maybe completing some with 100%, because for one, like I said earlier, I have most of the games that I've always wanted to do, and just a lot of the games that I've wanted to do, and even some that I never tried before that I've completed, and I finished, and I'll be getting a few of them back. Once again, I'll be getting another copy of them, so I can do some challenges and do some new content and some new stuff and finish some of the games that I never even finished. But I made a mistake, unfortunately, and I don't have those GameCube games and some of those games, as you don't see them up there anymore. Otherwise, I would figure out a way to play them, and right now there is no way to play them. I don't know why. It worked before, but it's not working. Maybe it does work on a different type of way, but I might have to just do that later. And then maybe completing some of the games 100%, because as you know, in some of my my grand legendary playthroughs of some of the games that I've played, of course, if you see in the playlist, they say any percent. Now, in speedruns, there are things that say any percent or 100%, or in some people's, I don't think I've ever seen it in playthroughs or just anywhere else, but basically what it means is 100% means completing all the game with every collectible, with everything that you can get and unlockable in the game, and any percent is just basically beating the game, doing as best as possible, or just basically beating the game. For me, I do both of those things as best as possible, getting as much percent as I can, and also beating the game, for the first playthrough, that is. And if I ever make another playthrough, going for 100%, like I just said, it's going to be most likely, for sure, the first thing in the first game that I'm already thinking of and I'm about to say is the Metroid Prime trilogy. Of course, that is a game that I really, really want to complete, because those three games they're just straight perfect. They're just perfect. Like, you cannot replicate what Metroid Prime trilogy has done. And then maybe some have done it right, but I've not heard of those games, because they still hold up to this day, and they are almost 20 years old. Matter of fact, Metroid Prime is almost 20 years old soon. It came out in like 2022. Actually, I think it is 20 years old. I don't know. Did I just say 2022? I meant 2002. I'm really knowing math. Anyway, and then this one is one of the series, the next topic here, or next reason for 2022, or one of the bullet points, whatever the frick you want to call it. This series and franchise, I feel like most of my popularity, most of the viewers, and most of the people have came to my channel to watch this one series / franchise. And this next year, because I got Ryan Campbell to still finish, and Zombies is coming, and just there's a lot of new things coming, but this series right here, I feel like, is one of my most popular series that people have watched on my channel and known me for, and that is Call of Duty. Next year, it will be 10 years that I've been playing Call of Duty, a whole decade. I have been playing, grinding, going for clips, hit clips, going for trick shots, hit trick shots, not on hardcore and on Nuketown, freaking hardcore Nuketown and Black Ops Cold War, on freaking like real clips that aren't on bots, and more than a quad feed. And it's just it's been a journey. I've even considered recently doing competitive, because I've always wanted to do that for 6 years now, and I never got my team quote unquote. I never got the team to do it, so that never happened. And so I was like, all right, I'll just go in solo. So then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, well, if this is my last year, what's the point of even doing competitive? And also, I have a lot of other stuff I'd rather go do, because a lot of people don't really care as much about Call of Duty. There's 100 less million players and millions of players, and a lot of the percentage of players don't play as much. Sure, you could say whatever you want about this is the most high-selling Call of Duty and whatever, but I already made a video talking about why Call of Duty isn't as popular as it once was. Anyways, since a lot of people have stopped playing before the pandemic, by the way, is what I was going to say. A lot of people quit playing, so I don't really see the reason why I would still play a game that a lot of people just don't really care about. And then this new Call of Duty just doesn't feel the same. The Modern Warfare games, Cold War is way better than the Modern Warfare games. I will say that 10 times. I will say that as many times as I need to for people to really get that it just straight up is, until they try it, because it seriously is it feels more like a Call of Duty. It doesn't feel like slow, and they say it's realistic, but there's a lot of reasons why that can be debunked and disproved, and I've already talked about it in my reviews, and even after my reviews for Modern Warfare 2. And I don't know. I mean, I might have talked about it on my channel a couple channels ago, but on Deadlies for the first Modern Warfare. But just in general, I don't know. But I think it's a good 10 years on a franchise that has done me some good, but I feel like I'm just kind of playing it for a little bit too long now, and I think it's finally time to just, let Call of Duty do their own thing now, because I feel like if they go back to just doing what they should do, they said they're going back to their roots in 2017 with World War II. That was actually a decent game. I personally think I kind of liked World War II. And they said they're going to reboot series, and why are they rebooting the series, for one? And two, why are they naming it Modern Warfare and Black Ops again? You want to make new games, how you going to call them games you've already done? Anyway, that's how you going to get people confused too. Plus, if you tell anybody, oh, have you played Modern Warfare? Oh, yeah, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Oh, have you ever played Black Ops? Oh, yeah, Black Ops released in 2010 after Modern Warfare 2. No, that's the biggest issue. And that's the whole Call of Duty thing on itself. This has nothing really to do with this goodbye 2022, hello 2023 video. But it's just some of the issues and some of the stuff that I just kind of don't really understand for that franchise. And honestly, they did good, but maybe they'll figure out something soon, something that will be playable. I'll play some Warzone 2, of course, before I stop playing. I'll play a little bit of DMZ, but after a couple of times of playing those, and after getting a Ryan Camo, I'm good on the whole franchise. I mean, and I'm also just super underrated too. That's another thing. I had a lot of people come to my channel because of that series, and I've had enough reason to prove why people should watch and enjoy, and even see the skills that I've had on that franchise, and I'm underappreciated, underrated, and kind of an underdog in that whole thing. So I just kind of want to quit it because I haven't got the recognition that I kind of should get personally. And you can say what you want. You can say I'm, a little bit over exaggerative or over this or that. And the only thing that I'm over is Call of Duty. So in that aspect, so you can say what you want, but once I quit Call of Duty, it won't really make any sense. And I'm not asking for anybody to say anything. I'm just saying that in general. But Call of Duty, a whole decade, next year is going to be my last year of Call of Duty, most likely. And I say most likely because, who knows? They've made Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2, so they can make good games. Sure, some devs left during the development of Modern Warfare 3, and there's a lot of stuff that happened there. But they still made it. They still made that game. And, I like some stuff about AW and some other games after, but that has nothing to really do with this video, and I don't know. I'm kind of crossing fingers that they have some type of something that will make me want to play the game again. Because Modern Warfare 2 isn't that bad, but I wouldn't really consider it a game that I would keep playing because obviously I'm not playing it right now. But, yeah. And then, of course, in 2023, graduating and driving. Anyways, the next point is 1,000 subscribers is my goal for 2023. So it's not 100 million. That's not what I meant to say. It's not 100,000. It's not 10,000. It's not a million. It's not 10 million diamond plaque. It's not a big amount, but it's an amount that I feel like can be very much possible in the next coming month, and so on and so forth in 2023. That's something I've always wanted to do, even in the past, even on X Deadlies, is to get 1,000 subscribers. I have it with all my channels, but I want it with one channel, and that is going to be a goal that I've been wanting to do for years and years and years, and no matter what, I'm still going to be creating content until I get that, and even then I'll still make content until I get 1 million, but that is the goal for 2023 is 1,000 subscribers. And I know I only have almost 200 right now, but I very much believe and know that I have the potential to get 1 million in one day. Anyway, finishing the last 10% games, as I said, even playing new games and doing new things in series. There's a lot of new things that can be done and that will be done, and a lot of series that I haven't even done yet, and some ideas that I have that haven't done yet. And there are some games that I do want to try out and play, and if you guys enjoy it, or if even I enjoy it, then I'll still make some more videos on that. And there's some games that I've been looking at. There's even games that I haven't done anything on, like Goat Simulator. I've played that a very small bit on a show that I did a little bit back then, that I did for a little bit with 2 other hosts. And it was a cool little show for a little bit. Unfortunately, one of the hosts was a little bit, I don't know. The other one, on the other hand, during that time, I'm not sure what was going on. He's cool now. I mean, I did a song with him. The one that I was talking about, not sure what's going on. I mean, I want to say he's cool now. He's just kind of, I don't really get what's going on with Orange, but he's lettuced. But anyway. The next point is becoming the best grand legendary creator in history, and that's already been done. So I mean, just doing that still for another year. That's that. And the last but never least is knowing it's going to be a good year. 2023. After seeing and after doing, and after being and after experiencing, 2022, I already know. Now that I'm at this spot, now that I'm doing what I'm doing, now that I felt what I felt, and just everything, and just all of everything. 2023 is really going to be a really good year. It's going to be such a good year, and I already know, because of all the stuff that I have planned, all the stuff that I will do, and just there's so much that's been good this year. And this is just the beginning. This is just straight up the beginning. 2021 was really the beginning, and then 2022 is seriously the beginning. And just 2021, 2022, and just doing this for almost just doing this channel for almost 2 years now it's been a gift, and seriously, I do appreciate every single one of y'all for supporting the channel, and I will continue doing what I do. So, yeah. And then the tropical mix, I'm going to get more of those. I'm thirsty. Anyway, so yeah, that's going to do it for this video that I brought back. Hopefully I won't see this video anywhere else on YouTube. And it done shitty, and it done unfunny and unentertaining wise. Because I don't really want that to be done. Because if this series is done, make sure you do it good and do it right. And anybody that copies a name should not be doing it. And names that I never gave them should not be doing this series. But with all that said, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Take care. Have a legendary day. Have a grand legendary day. And thank you all so much for coming to this video. And I do, again, appreciate every single one of y'all that's been supporting the channel. We're at 300 subscribers overall right now. And we still growing. But next year, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. So that's gonna do it for this one, and see you guys in the next one. It's been your boy, the homies XM Tim, and Legendary Grand Audience, Legendary Grand Empire. Thank you for watching, and peace.